Hello. Come on in the room. Somebody going to church this weekend. I can feel that one. Y'all gonna finally go to church. Oh, it's Easter Sunday. It sure is. Hmm. Let's do a check. Check my voice. Let's do a check. Check my voice. You can hear me. I promise you, I be getting ashy all over. Fuck the lips. It be ashy around the lips. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And then you gotta be cautious with the lip gloss because you don't want to put too much. Then it look like you done grease your whole face. You know, butter your face down. I'm gonna pull these cards with these. Let's do an energy check. Hello, 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 hello. My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. We're gonna tap up in here. We're gonna pull some cards, and then we're gonna go pull up them channel cards. Hi, how are you, Josh? How are you? How you feeling? Ali G's kicking my ass still. Yep. Look, this is how I feel during allergy season. Like I like the season, but I can't stand it. Zyrtex is just not powerful enough for me. You having a good day? That's good. So I'm on a Benadryl right now. So y'all know I'm about to go into coma mode soon. But I was debating. I just got off work, took my shower. And I'm like, this Benadryl is really kicking in. Should I? Should I not? And I was like, nah, I should. Because, thank you. Because I know for sure I'm getting my hair done. And it was just like, and then I'm picking up late hours tomorrow as well. You been thinking about me, Josh? Don't be so love is blind. Heartstrings. Somebody's pulling on your heartstrings. But someone wants you to feel in that energy of like love is blind. Searching for answers. Behind the truth. Watching you online. Wanting to know you. What's that song? Wanting to know you. Wanting to know all about you. Is that a movie? That's a childhood movie. Hey, how are you? Locked down. You got my love locked down. Your love locked down. What's that? That's Kanye West right there. Gated. Somebody feels like you're reserving your energy. Like I could tell that you love yourself, but can you love me too? Because I got something missing apart about me. What you mean? What's wrong with you? What you mean no one that cares about you? How are you, love bug? How you feeling? Is this you right here? Is that you in that feeling talking about nobody cares about you? Feeling ghosted? People not giving you your energy? I'm feeling energy of like, don't feel as though people are not gravitating to you. People are trying to work on their ascension. And it's kind of cloudy, like a fog. Maybe fog-like, but they're at least letting you know that they still love you. You know how in the morning dew, like the dew in the morning type of energy? Somebody wants to reach out to you early in the morning. How are you, Dan? Dang, Dan. How are you, love? How you doing? Dan Young, okay? Dan, you young. You could be somebody could be dealing with some young drama, okay? Sneaky link. Your sneaky link is, maybe they're trying to get your love locked down. Maybe they feel as though you know, you're in this blonde energy. Like you can't see that I'm your angel. You can't see this. I'm feeling the energy. Here we go. Yes, I understand. Maybe you are the person that like guarding your love, right? You're guarding your intuition as well. Maybe you dealt with a lot of drama queen. Somebody could have like that little nose ring right there. Or they don't have it but they buy the false one, cuz it's a fake one that you can buy like at the hair store, something like that. Maybe somebody buys jewelry, they get their lashes, they get their makeup, they get their body jewelry at the hair store. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? But I'm feeling the energy of somebody coming in and they're being very dramatic. They're being so dramatic. Okay, look, dang. They don't even want to come in place. So it's more like, you know how they say get your duckies in a row or keep your dog on a leash. It's like some of that type of energy I'm feeling. Deja vu. You already knew this was coming. You knew this was coming. You felt the energy. Here we go. It could be the energy of like that first intuition, like don't you go that way, or don't you go to that store. Like it be those small intuition. Even myself, I have to catch it sometimes too. Like when you're driving and the instinct will be like, you should go this way. And you be like, nah, I like going this way. And you're so used to that. And then when you find out you run into traffic or you run into something that's behind. Okay. But it's the energy of like drama queen. You're not giving me your love. So I'm going to be dramatic like a little kid that since I'm not getting, like mommy and daddy is not giving me attention, so I'm going to cause hell, It's that type of energy. Lust. Somebody is lusting out for you. Like revenge. Maybe they're upset because you are not lusting off of them too. Hi, Kayla. I'm sorry, not Kayla. Kat. How are you? How you feeling, Kat? I'm feeling okay. Sneaky coming. So, somebody, you got your page, you got your social media locked. Okay? You got your social media on privacy mode, or you got one social media you got all your social media private besides one particular one. Okay? One particular social media is not private, right? And that is where they're going to slide in. They're going to slide in and make a dramatic situation. Like they feel like this is going to be like the ending of it all. Okay? I like my old games for the year. Okay. Oh, so you're a gamer? You're a gamer? We was talking about a gamer in the last live reading. I think it was like feeling the lack of stuff. Like maybe you gaming too much. It's time for you to go outside and enjoy something. Okay, here you go. Then I say here they go, magnifying glass. Somebody is looking into you. Okay, like somebody is really looking into you, sneaking, going line. This is Instagram right here, but like also another social media, just all together or behind scenes. They have a serious attraction for you. They might be like trying to investigate, trying to find who you love. Who do you love? The LA Cool J type. So here goes. Somebody could have very soft lips, or like they're something about their face. Their facial features is very strong. Like it's something about their facial features is why you would draw to them the first time. The reason why you actually fell in love with them. Okay? Love is blind. I'm feeling the energy and maybe somebody is not seeing clear. Okay? Like they're not seeing. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Maybe you can see this. Like now that your emotions are gone, now you can see clear, like you can see foresight and stuff. Look, you can see clearly now the rain is gone, that this person had a mask on. They were clown energy. They wasn't really worth your time. Maybe you felt as though like you were dreading the situation. I'm feeling the lashes. Or maybe someone gets floss lashes because you see that little white, the white, what's that? Lash glue, and then she got the full lashes down here. So I'm feeling the energy, fellas. Okay, you might got a little drama queen on your hands, fellas. Here we go. I'm talking to my fellas real quick. So I'm feeling the energy of like you got a little drama. I mean, like you might have to. Maybe you need to keep your social media on lockdown. Maybe you're not, fellas. You're not the person that you keep your social media all open and stuff. Yeah, you do that if you want to. You're going to have somebody that you used to deal with that was a big drama queen going to be on your social media causing a scene. Like, I'm feeling the scene. You know how you had a best friend and y'all just best friends, but you on the phone and you talking to like a new shawty or something, and your best friend say, who you talking to? Or it's something like that. I'm feeling the energy like somebody trying to like act like they all for you, and it's just like, wait a minute, like, pipe down. Did we discuss this? You're gonna realize this. Ooh, look, pipe down, moving. Did we discuss this? Or maybe this person wants you to feel as though, well, I felt as though we were together. I thought we were a family. Like, nah, it was still something missing. Look, there you go. It's something missing. It's moving. Maybe somebody wanted to move in, maybe they were shell. Maybe they had like a nonchalant energy, right? But it was like something missing about you. Like, it looks solid, but it's just something missing. No different than your heart. Like, you gave me enough love, but it was just something missing. Something kept pushing me back. It could be their family, okay? Maybe their family is the reason why. Their family, I'm feeling overprotective, or their family's very picky. Their family picks their lovers, picks who they're solid with. That's the energy as well. And honestly, that's the reason why it's missing. That's why they're in a missing factor. Okay? That's why they're feeling gated. Maybe this is you as well. Here you go. I'm feeling the energy of you have to now realize who you want to be stable with, who you want to give your emotions to, because you dealt with a lot of energy, because you was in the energy of love is blind. You were in the energy of giving the big benefit of the doubt. Oh, well, they didn't mean that. They did, but because your love was because you have the strong love about, how passionate you are when it comes down to your lovers, you try to mold them into being exactly what you're picturing. And that's probably where you're getting that deja vu, because it's just like, wake up. You molding somebody again. Is this who you really is? This is really reality, or this is what you mold together? It's that type of energy. I understand that you want a family dynamic. I understand that that's what we're building. Everybody wants a family dynamic. Maybe we grew up dealing with our mother. Our mother probably was the drama queen. You know what I'm saying? The one that was chasing the man. Okay? The one that was acting the clown. Like, you seen your mother act that way, and you was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. You seen your dad deal with women that was like that. You seen your parents act like this. Like, act like fooligans. The audacity. I'm feeling the energy of the audacity. So, I'm feeling someone could be trying to talk to you. Look, gambling. So somebody wants to roll the dice with you, try to give you an opinion. Okay? Give you an opinion about something. Justice. It's more like you're going to set the record straight, or this person feels as though they're going to set the record straight for you. No. Let me tell you, what's going to set the record straight for yourself is making sure you're not in this energy. I'm feeling the drama, and along with the magnifying glass, the energy of like making sure you're not the one that's gambling with your mind, gambling with your love, gambling with your time. Maybe you're the ticking time bomb. You feel me? You're a ticking time bomb. You love hard. Love is a gamble now for your life. That's probably where you're in this justice. And look, completely done. What else? Spirit and have faith. I like it. It has to take you to have faith. This is the energy right here of, here go. Love could be blind, but if you continue to have faith, you can see right through these blinds. Because really, if you think about it, it's cloth. You can actually see through cloth. Like I always tell you, anytime when one sense is closed, other senses in heighten, where you end up seeing, Daredevil. Remember, like, think about Daredevil, right? If you ever seen a movie when he couldn't see, but then when his other senses enlightened, then all of a sudden he was able to at least see something. I'm feeling the energy of that. That's where that deja vu and clown. Like, I understand that you can't see You know, maybe this person is bringing a big picture here, you know, like taking you on nice dates. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe they're folding your clothes, washing your clothes. You know, they doing like the girl coming up in there, you know, maybe she the one being very dramatic with her love. Okay? Very dramatic with her love, you know, for the fellas. You feel me? Making you feel like you got to gamble. Like, dang, should I make this opportunity? Or it could be the energy of somebody just coming in and they're giving you so much energy where it's like, it's now you're gambling with your heart, okay? It's like I'm gambling with my heart. How are you, Nick? How you feeling? How you feeling, love? Give me 1 second. I'm about to go into another energy real quick. But how you feeling, Nick? I like your energy. You came in the room. What's up? How you doing? King of Cups. I like that. At the bottom of the deck when we first step out. So you gonna stepping out. You first stepping out with your emotions. You're stepping out with your head on straight. You're stepping out knowing what you like. Hey, I'm gonna leave you out in the cold if I have to, or I'm gonna leave you out in the cold and go get my money. I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with this. Look, thinking you got somebody in their head because you left them out in the cold. Yep. You left them out in the cold. You took a faith. Like I said, love is blind. All right. Love is blind. But guess what? You sit here and you stay focused. You can see it. You can see right through them cloths. And there's no such thing as love is blind too much. You know, the blind can see. You know, it might have to tap up on some things. You get what I'm saying? Hear a couple things to enlighten their sensors. But yeah, you might have to tap up on some things. You might have to go into like a hermit mode. You might have to go into hi. Oh, you from what's it called? Lebanon. Where's that from exactly? I'm feeling what the is it hot over there right now? I'm feeling heat. Okay. But maybe the sun beating on your head, literally. But here you go. I'm feeling energy of like, this gives me the bat. You know how Batman, maybe somebody likes Batman, or that used to be your childhood. You know, maybe you love Batman or Batgirl. Maybe y'all teamed up, Batman and Robin. Maybe this person looks at you as that, you know. Also, Batman also controlled his emotions, right? Batman couldn't see, you know, when you could call them on up in the sky. So maybe you're someone that you can call on. You are reliable, you know, your emotions are set. That's probably where that Justice card come in. Emotions are set in place. I'm feeling cards. Maybe you like to play cards. Spades. I'm feeling spades. Spades, you have to have a partner. Like I said, Batman and Robin. Partner. Maybe you got a lot of partners. You got a lot of partners. You got the 7 of Cups, and then you got the 10 of Wands. You got a lot of partners, but which partner is going to put you? All these partners not going to put you in this energy right here, the King of Cups. All these partners are not going to make you feel as though, you know, dang, love is not blind. I can see love. I can see myself loving somebody. I can see myself taking the faith. You know, this person's really thinking about this right now. You know, really enlightened. I'm feeling this in the energy of bat, you know, because the bat sleeps, you know, upside down. So maybe this person is a night owl type, but they sleep more in the daytime. When the sun is up, they're sleeping. You know, maybe they sleep with their legs crossed. Or when they cuddle with you, they like when y'all feet cross, entangle with each other. Okay? A lot of options. This person has a lot of options. Or like, bring the drinks. Okay? Maybe you got, you know, someone loves drinks. Bring the drinks. I'm feeling that energy. Maybe somebody used to be an alcoholic here. Okay? Maybe this person, when you used to talk to them, they used to, they'll take 7 drinks. But you're going to see how they're balanced. How you're going to know this person is balanced, and how you know this person is really ready to set for you is when they say, I just need 1 drink. You know, I'm okay with having fun. I want to have fun, but I actually want to be alert tonight with you. I want to be aware. I want to remember this night. You know, I'm feeling that energy. I want to remember this night. I don't want to be a burden. Maybe this is something that clarity. Maybe this person is working on their drinking habits. Maybe they drink back to back to back. You know, by the time they get to 7, that's when they realize, damn, how much did I drink? Baby, you dropped a lot. You drunk a lot. It's that type of energy. But this person is like, man, you make me feel so secure that maybe I don't have to, can put all my drinks away. You know what I'm saying? That when I tell you, because that was something I was thinking about too. Like all these people that have all these addictions and stuff. Most of the time addictions come because we're not at a peaceful mindset. But when love start coming in, or when we in this energy where our emotions are intact, we can put that drinks away. You know? Because this person like, hey, what a party. Got the belly shirt on. You get what I'm saying? Where the party at? I'm feeling blue on the shorts. So maybe somebody want that cooch, okay? Or that ding-a-ling. Feel me? This person wants to come in and talk to you about that. Want to express this with you. You got the 4 of Wands. Somebody wants to collaborate. Okay? Let's team up. Let's go be besties. You know? In the club, we be twinning. Maybe somebody doesn't know that. No, you don't know this. But this person wants to come in. They could have like, they got fish. Like see, they got fish, like a fish tank. They got 2 dogs, or their dogs are very groomed. They take care of their dogs. They have a pet that they take really good care of at their home. Is what I'm feeling as well. Maybe you carry your dog or you carry your animal like a bag. I'm feeling the energy of like, come in the bag with me. Like, come take a ride. You take your dog on a ride, or you haven't done this in a minute. Your animal wants to take a ride. They look at you as their best friend. Maybe your animal can sense the energy of your best friends in your home. Maybe, I'm feeling the energy. Here you go. Maybe you're in it. You could have a friend that comes to your home, right? They always staying in their phone, okay? Your animal is going to gravitate to this person, right? This energy that I'm feeling here, I'm feeling the energy of maybe this friend comes to you for money. Because look at the animals attacking the purse situation. And I'm feeling the energy of best friend, okay? So it's like, hi, how are you? Yeah, I got you, Lopez. I remember. But yeah, I'm feeling the energy like your best friends just, they are close to you because they know you got money. You could get enlightened by this as well. Or you're seeing this. You know how you can sense something? You can sense an energy. Maybe your friends want to go out. Ooh, let's go out and let's go have drinks. And they getting drinks after drinks after drink. And you like, nah, I just want one drink. You know, we can just do one drink. And that's like, no, let's go drinks after drinks. You know, look, Knight of Pentacles. Let's go ride out and go spend our money. This person wants to spend your money, not their money. You're going to find that out. You're going to find it. It's going to be like an excuse. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe this person wants you to maybe you the person, right? Like when y'all go out, you were the one that was known for this. 9 of Wands. You were the one that was known for this sit back, chill type of energy. But when you go out, you party, you buying drinks after drinks, all drinks on me. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the person, you're a good host. That's what I'm feeling. You're a good host. And that's probably another reason why people like to be around you. Because you're not going to let nobody be around you and you're not going to have fun. Where your drink at? You know, why you ain't got no drink? We on drink number 7. You know, it could be that type of energy. Temperance. Balance. Something's coming in very fast. Very fast. Strength. I want you to have this strength. Or they're telling you to build up the strength. Build it up. Take a deep breath. Yeah, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Decision making. Here go that energy. Love is blind. Love is blind. There she go. Blind again. But now her arms are crossed. Because the other one, I don't think we was able to see her arms, actually. But she did have wings. So wings is another, at least she had, when her eyes was closed, she was still able to fly because she had wings. But here you go. Her eyes are closed. But her wings are not there, but her wings are in front of her. So here you go. Maybe you're the one that's holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back from this energy of temperance. Maybe it's going to come in so fast that you have no choice but to build into your strength. You know what I'm saying? You have no choice but to go into be in silent mode. You know this person's toxic. It's like, here you go. Maybe you used to be a person that used to be the drama queen, you know, or the drama king. You know, you're going to speak your mind. That's how your attitude is. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. If my friend did me wrong, I'm going to tell them. This energy right here, they're saying no. Don't even do that. You know, you already knew they were toxic. You already knew they were coming after your money. And they pull on your heartstrings. Maybe you are emotional. Maybe you are an emotional spender. Maybe when you're depressed, baby, they can get a hold of you. I want you to be careful for this. Okay, you could have learned this when you had a death in your family or something like that. Or when you're going in a depression stage, you want to go shop. And if you're not going shopping online, like maybe you shop online more than you shop out inside, like out in public. You shop online. 3 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you shop online. You be waiting for your packages at the door. Do your screen. I'm feeling like you got a screen door. You be waiting for your package at the door. I saved my money up for this. Maybe you got that little, pay now. No, buy now, pay later type of deal going on too. Maybe that's a decision making that you got to make as well. I'm feeling the car energy. Be careful for that. You know, sometimes, look at that. Splitting it. I was trying to go into it. So you got the defense up. Keep your defense up with this karmic energy. Keep your defense up with negative. When you start, if you feel like your energy is going off of this King of Cups, if you're not emotional balance, because this is where you at. King of Cups, emotional balance. King of Cups, you can talk to me about anything. And just give me a moment. I'm feeling energy. You got to give me a moment. I'm not going to just come with it. I'm going to have to think about it. Let me think about it. That's what I'm feeling at. Let me think about it for a moment. Maybe you the person you going to read a text, you know, but you're not going to respond to the text immediately. You're going to read over the text. You're going to think about it. Maybe you're a person that like text and deletes and text and delete. Maybe someone's feeling this way about you. Yeah, you're in this energy. You kumbaya. Let me go get my facial done. Let me go clean my face. Let me go get my little dental work done. You know, let me get something new. I'm feeling something new on the body. Or something on, if it's not new, it's more of you taking care of it like it's new again. You know, it could be your teeth. It could be your skin. Taking care of it like it's new again. You know, it's never too late. It's still on you. Thank God you still got teeth. Thank God you still got skin on your, you know, because skin could be burnt. The hell, I seen it. I'm like, ooh, God damn, I'll be mad. Okay, I'll be mad. You know, but it's like, be grateful. Treat everything that you got right now like it's brand new. You know? And when you start treating everything like it's brand new, I'm feeling the masking energy as well. So masking your energy, poker face. Keeping a poker face. Don't let nobody see. Don't let your right know what your left is doing. Okay? Don't let your left know what your right is doing. Right? I'm feeling the indecisive way as well. I'm feeling the overthinking. Speak up. Speak up. Maybe speaking up about something that is like holding you back. Like I said before, love is blind. I see it. Faith without works. Faith without work is dead. So, you know, when you cover my eyes, I can only trust in what you're telling me. If I close my eyes and you say, hey, keep walking forward, I can only go with faith. I have faith that I trust you, that you're going to give me the right direction. So it's like, okay, speak, you know, well, how many steps? Maybe you this person, you got to ask questions, you know, like, wait a minute, like, I can't see, bro, you know, but you saying move up, wait a minute, well, how many steps? Because I can move up 5 or 10. Which steps you want me to move up in? It's that type, okay? Maybe it's this energy of they want you to speak up, okay? And your emotions, the water flow, and then the food is fruitful. Speak up. You know what I'm saying? They're telling you go this direction. It's okay for you to ask, well, how far are we going to go? You know what? How long is it going to take? You know, well, do I make a left eventually? Do I make a right eventually? It's okay for us to question ourselves about that. It's okay for us to do that. Okay? You know, we grew up, especially in the church Christianity level, at least on our dynamic, I would say is they say, don't question God, don't question certain things. It's okay for us to question these things because we have to have understanding. You know, even a genius asks questions. You know, even a teacher got to ask questions. Even a teacher has to go to school again. Even when they're in school teaching the students, they still have teacher work days and they got to go and get taught more things, more curriculum. Okay. Yes. Free cat in the back, in a box for you. Yeah. I'm feeling Jack in the Box though. Ooh, do y'all have Jack in the Box? People don't eat Jack in the Box like they used to. I like the churros from Jack in the Box. They're good. Or the tacos, the loaded tacos. If y'all have Jack in the Box. But here you go. Shame. 19. This is also fire sign energy, okay? But it's more like feeling everything about you. What about you? Allow yourself to see you. And here her arms are crossed, but now she's in that kumbaya stage. So it's mellowing out the noise. I reposted a situation where they were talking about, oh, just pray. Sometimes we talk too much. Sometimes our praying, we need to go meditate. Be quiet for a moment. Let's sit back and go into a kumbaya. You know, how do we know if our prayer is working if we're not quiet to hear it? We can't hear nothing when we keep talking over things. You know, we can't hear it. We can't see it. We can't, you know? And then all of a sudden when everything's quiet, boom, something happened, like, dang, I didn't know that happened. Because you didn't even take a moment to meditate. You didn't take a moment to see if that question got answered for you. You know? Miracles. Miracles gonna come. I believe in miracles. Yes, okay? Miracles. Let's go into foundation of I'm feeling stability. I understand that just like that shell, that whole shell, just like that heart, you know, but it's still that one little piece. That one little piece is the faith part. The one little piece is that part where it's like, I understand that you're not able to see that foundation. I understand that you're not able to see that love. But guess what? If I just guide you a little bit, would you still keep going? You know, they always say, if, you know, you see the cliff, no different than a movie, right? You get what I'm saying? Like in a movie, they get chased and they get run up on the cliff. And then that cliff, you stop and then no matter what, the person that's chasing you is not going to stop and say, oh, okay, I'm gonna chill back because you at the cliff. No, they're going to continue to come after you. So what's the first instinct? Am I going to jump or I'm going to get captured? What are you going to do? Are you going to jump or are you going to get captured? This energy right here, they're telling you, jump. Speak up. You got faith in yourself. Jump. Jump, babies. Jump into that water and it's going to catch you. It's going to be a boat right down there, but you don't know it though. You don't know it's going to be a boat full of food while everybody else is coming after you and attacking you and you going right there to the edge and you like, and like I said, they're not going to stop attacking you. They're not going to stop attacking you. So it's just like, what are you going to do? Jump, babies. Jump. I'm so serious. Jump. It's a boat right there. Jump, babies. It's going to be food right there at the end of the tunnel. Jump, baby. It's going to be light. Jump, baby. You're going to be able to speak up. Jump. You're not going to be able to close your mouth no more. Those times that people were behind you, sitting there humbling you, behind you sitting there keeping your mouth closed and sitting here making you feel as though that you was just so shameful. You couldn't be yourself. Nah. This is what they seen the whole time. That's the reason they were scared. It's like that energy, but guess what? You're at the cliff. You're at the cliff now. You're at that breaking point. You at that where that rubber band is you pull it so much it just snapped. You can't put the rubber band no more. You can't put it back. So it's just like, do I toss the rubber band? Or I try to mend it together? or I'm gonna toss this rubber band and just hope that, you know, I might get a bigger rubber band because they got several different sizes. But you don't know that because you've been holding on to this one rubber band. This one thing that you feel as though, and that's where it's going back to this gambling. Maybe this is the energy that you're in. You're in like, dang. But I'm telling you, jump. You're on that edge. And I understand people are attacking you. I understand that you at that, people put you in your darkest moment where you are, what they say, your back is against the wall. You feel me? And then they say when your back is against the wall, what you gonna do? Fight until you make it through? What's that? I'm thinking of the game when we were kids and they would be on two sides as parallel, and then they'll call your name and you had to run and you had to break that chain and get on their level. You know? It's like when your back is against the wall, what are you gonna do? I'm telling you to jump. I'm telling you to jump. Why? Because I see it, and everybody else seen it. They see the miracles. Everybody else seen it. They seen that there's a boat down there, but they knew you weren't gonna jump because they knew you was scared. They knew this because they're like, oh, we put so much fear in him, fear in her so much. You know, they know we watching them. Look at it. We know we always watching you. Keep watching. Keep watching. Because your spirit teams are telling you, we got you, baby. You jump, we're going to secure you. You jump, you're going to see light and dark in a different light. You thought you couldn't see light or day no more? Baby, you're going to see light and dark in a different way. Oh, my goodness. And you're going to be dancing. People going to think that you, what's they call the rain dance, you know? The rain dance. You're making things seem so clear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Emma, sweet 13. But yeah. But it's miracles. Manifesting. Something's going to be clear as day. I'm feeling April showers time frame as well. Or April the 9th as well. You're going to feel this energy of release. Okay? Resentment and intuition. Like I said, you're at this tug. Right now you're at the edge. You know, right now you're at your back is on the wall. Right now you're indecisive. Right now you can't see, but you can hear. You know, you're in these motions right now, and it can be heavy sometimes. And then sometimes you're like, what can we do? What can I do? Listen. What can you do? Quiet the noise. What can you do? Tell people, like Emma said, shut up. Even though she was talking to me, but baby, it's okay. What you can do is like tell people that. Because maybe sometimes, like, hey, with Emma, sometimes they got to be where you're going to have to shut people out. You're going to have to shut the noise. I always say put your phone on timeout. Put your game in timeout. Put your TV in timeout. Put your neighbors in timeout. Put your coworkers in timeout. Put your mom, your family, your friends. Like, if you can't do it, put them in timeout. Okay? It's like that type of energy. I'm feeling that. Secret's going to be revealed. Okay? Secret's going to come out. Or you're going to start seeing things being unfold for you. Before your eyes. Okay? Surrender. You're going to have no choice but to give it. Just be like, all right, that's all what I can do. You know? You said what you said. You did what you said. What can I do? It's that type of energy when it comes down to the surrender. Okay? It's going to be a lot of people that's going to put you in a humble mindset. It's going to be a lot of people that are going to come in and try to be that Jericho energy where they're going to try to tear down this stone wall, ancient. Maybe they see you as like a wisdom. Maybe they see you as the person that I can reach out to. Okay? At all the time. I didn't finish it, but I did get into it. I did. Most definitely did. Like I said, I remember you, Lopez. But naked. Maybe somebody wants you to be very vulnerable. Okay? Or This is going to put you in a very vulnerable, because this is covering up this energy of manifesting and miracles. This is going to put you in a very vulnerable situation, naked, clear as day. Maybe people are going to see the growth, you know, where it's going to be like, I'm also feeling the naked energy of like when they talked about the Adam and Eve mindset, right? And if we're going on a biblical level, they were speaking of it where they didn't know they were naked until it was exposed, until it was brought to their attention, you know? Like I said before, you got people that's over here chasing after you, putting you in a humble stage. You get what I'm saying? And then when you sit there, you speak up and say what you said, or you speak up and say, hey, I'm naked. Hey, you're putting me in a very vulnerable situation. Hey, you're triggering me. Hey, you're not making me feel in my best. Then that's when people gonna say, well, I was waiting for you to speak up. Oh, really? I was waiting for you because they already seen you like this. They already seen you like the mermaid. Okay? Just like the Ariel. You get what I'm saying? Ariel, they knew she was weird. They knew she wasn't they knew she wasn't the normal mermaid. They knew Ariel was not the normal mermaid. They know you not like the average flock. They know you like the sheep, right? And there's all these white sheep, and then it's just you with the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? They knew that. They seen it. They seen it. Or cross that out. Fuck you being the black sheep. Maybe you the white sheep, baby. You the white sheep. And everybody else is the black sheep. Okay? Everybody else the outsiders. But then you come in and you thought you were the black sheep, and you were actually the white sheep the whole time. You were just surrounded with black sheep. You were surrounded with chickens. And you were over there being an ego. Hey, but you was over there, you was surrounded with people that kept sitting there just clucking. You know, they didn't see nothing else. They just sat at the below level. They never looked up. They never tried to climb up to see if they can fly or float. You know what I'm saying? They just kept staying on ground level. And so you was like, okay, I guess this is where we gonna go. And you stayed on ground level until some time in your life you got put in a vulnerable situation that put you in a negative mindset. And then you had to bring yourself out of that negative mindset. Nobody else could do it for you. You had to do it for you. You had to build yourself out of that dark spot, right? Then you realize, it's like like what they say, the phoenix rising, you know, because if you think about it, I just want you to picture like a phoenix rising. It's covered with a whole bunch of stone, and it's just sitting there, right, over years, days, months. You get what I'm saying? This is you. You got all these people that finally was able to cover you up over years and days. You weren't able to see anything because you thought you were blind. This is the blindness. And then all of a sudden, you start thinking a little bit, so everything starts shaking. So now you see a little crack coming through. Now you can see a little bit. Then you start going in your emotions, and then you start accepting your emotions. There you go. Because that's the worst thing anybody can do is accept their emotions. A lot of people that can't take accountability for shit. You get what I'm saying? So here you go. It's shaking. Now you're able to see, and they're cracking open. And the crack open is the secret. This whole time, you were over there with the jewels. You were over there like how Aladdin had to go into the den. I mean, not the den, the cave. And that cave was covered. But behind all of that rock, all he had to do was say, open sesame. But then they actually showed, it was so many people that kept saying, open sesame, open sesame. And they came in and got covered up, and they never came back out. But Aladdin did. And Aladdin was something that you would never thought. Aladdin was that person that you thought was the black sheep in the white flock, or the white flock. I mean, the black flock with the white sheep. That's what Aladdin was to everybody. No different than how you are. You get what I'm saying? And then it's the energy of the more you went into the mindset of, I can do this. I feel safe within myself. Because this is what it's saying. I feel safe. I deserve this. I deserve this. That's one thing. Like I said, people can't take accountability for nothing. When you start taking accountability, you can get into the mindset of saying, I deserve this. Why not me? Why shouldn't it be not me? Why I'm not able to get that opportunity? Why you didn't think I should? Everybody else did. Why you don't think you should? Everybody else see it. That's what they're scared of. That's why they kept putting rocks on rocks and rocks, stoning you, hurting your feelings, making you feel like you less than, to put you back in that box. It's like that. It's like a big ass dragon. That's you. It's like a beautiful dragon. And then, when you come out, you like, wow. And then all of a sudden you start talking. Everything you say is fire, fire, magic, magic, magic. Everything you speaking is coming out. Wait a minute. Put the dragon back. Because the dragon is starting to realize it's making magic. It's making moves. It's making moves. All it had to do is surrender. All it had to do is go listen to the divine. Get nourished, get fed. Realize that the divine is the mother of them. Divine is the milk that's feeding them. The divine is the breast that they keep sucking on. You know what I'm saying? They realize that you know that now. And now you just speaking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you putting these people in vulnerable situations. You know what I'm saying? You speaking. You speaking so much that maybe you might be starting to predict the weather. Okay? When you start feeling, dang, it might be rainy outside. No, it ain't gonna rain outside. It's sunny. And all of a sudden, 2 hours later, 3 hours later, 6 hours later, there go that storm. There go that rain. There go them blessings out of nowhere. You kept speaking it. You kept feeling it. You sensed it. You felt it. All you had to do is speak up about it. Maybe people were scared for you to speak up. Maybe they're okay with you thinking about it. They just scared for you to speak it. Because there's something about you. You got that dragon voice. It just carries. No matter what you say, it's fire. It's energetic. It's nourishing. It's feeding me. It's feeding you. Something about it. It got to take you to say something to yourself. Sometimes it has to be you, the dragon, in your mirror, and you're telling yourself, I am going to do this. I will do this. I am greater. Like I always tell, and I tell my boys as well, we are above the rest. You are above the rest. Trust and believe. Trust and believe you are not like the next. Yeah, you might have the same car as that person, but you're not like the next. You might clean your car every day, and they don't. It could be small things like that. It'd be the little things that set you apart from everybody else. It'd be the little things. The little things. Things that you grew up with and you didn't think nothing about it. But it's actually priceless for you. That's what got everybody to realize, dang, that's all it takes. All that takes? Yes, that's all it takes. My DDA tribe, that's all it takes. We gonna jump. We jumping. Why? Because we sense it's that boat down there. We're gonna sense the food is there. The food is at the bottom to the next level. That's gonna put us in the river, the steady river, like the beating drum. Pocahontas. That's what I'm feeling. Pocahontas. Remember when she was going through the river? And she said, basically, when she steps into another river, you don't step into that river once. You step into that river once. You don't repeat stepping into that river, no matter what, because it's always going to flow. Just imagine this. Just imagine. All you got to do is jump, and you always going to keep flowing. You always going to keep getting fed. You always going to be secure. Okay? A submarine, baby. Take it down under. Okay? Sometimes you're going to feel as though your head went down under. Your head is not above that water. But like like Nick said, submarine, you still a fish. You still a mermaid. Guess what? Mermaids can swim under the water. Right? So guess what? Mermaids can come up and down. All you got to do is speak up. You got to have the power. You got to put yourself in the throne. Because everybody else seen you in the throne. They just didn't see you put yourself there. No different than maybe it's like once you get here, you're going to be the whitest, the purest of them all. But here you go. You gotta speak up in the blue. You gotta use your words. She's carrying her pure. So here you go. You can speak up. You can tell people how you feel without going into a devilish way. You can come to them and speak to them like you got some sense. You know what I'm saying? You can come and speak to them and give them the wisdom, stability. You don't gotta flashy. You don't gotta do any of that. Look at this as your situation. Hey, it gotta take me to speak what I want for me to get to where I'm going. Hey, it gotta take me to tell these people, back up. Back off of me. Back up off of me. You know what I'm saying? You too much. 6 feet. What they say? 6 feet. To get to your ear. We gotta master the blue. The blue card is speaking. Throat chakra. We gotta master the blue to get to the white. Okay? That's how it is clear as day. I'm thinking maybe we washing clothes. You washing white in color. Maybe you still wash clothes like that. You know, you don't mix your clothes. You know, technically the real washing is you make sure you have your colored clothes together and you got the white clothes together. Okay? It could be that type of energy. You learning how to split up, knowing which go what, where was where. You don't go there. Let me put you over here. You don't go there. I thought you went over. I thought you was supposed to be there, but let me put you over here. That's what I'm talking about. When you start you start moving the people in your life like pawns and chess players. Oh, I thought you were my knight. I thought you were my L-bone coon, but I realized you a pawn. So we just gonna put you in just this, because that's all you can do is just do one step at a time. Because you just a chicken. They just do one step at a time. You just keep cutting. You ain't my knight. You can't go L after L with me. You ain't my queen. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the one that I gotta hold on to the throne and protect. You know? It's that type of energy right here. I'm feeling less grief. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye. So long. Farewell. It's time to say goodbye because we got a harvest. Okay? I'm so sorry that you had to leave me. I'm so sorry that you had to go. But you got to get up out of here. That's that type of energy you got to tell them. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, and then this grief, I'm feeling her stepping on the snake. And this snake is like a python. You know, python can eat anything. So this person, I'm feeling the energy that you're going to actually have to step on. They could be, I'm feeling the earth down there too. So like an earth sign. So with it, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Damn it. Yeah. But yeah, it's the energy like, it's a python. A python's a big snake. So this person been around for a long time. This python had enough energy to feed on it to make it a python. It probably was a little snake, but maybe you were the one who kept harvesting off of it. Right? Maybe you were the one who was harvesting off of them. You were probably giving them the beat of their own drum. And didn't even think that you was supposed to be over here harvesting your own self. Didn't think that you were over here supposed to bring your own emotions to yourself so you can rain on your energy. So you can get into this earth energy and stay stable within yourself. But you over there beating your drum with other people. And look at your food over here. Why is your food in that basket? I thought your food was supposed to be on the boat with you. Flowing with you. Why is your food put in the basket? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You got, your food can be bigger, but they got, when you over there with them beating on their drums, your food over here on a basket. You know, eventually the food down here ain't gonna be able to breathe and it's gonna rotten. right? It's gonna rot into death. Then you're gonna be like, where, like, what's that smell? You know, why is my food going bad? Because you were over here beating the drum of everybody else in this purple car, being royal to everybody else. And you not over there speaking up about what they doing. You ain't telling them, hey, I went to your events. I support you. So why you can't support me? It's time for me to change. So why you can't support me? Speak up about that. Let them know that, hey, this whole time I knew I was fruitful, but I used to put my feelings to the side. You get what I'm saying? I decided to have self-control and put my feelings to the side and worry about you and make sure I was loyal to you. You were my friend. You were my forever, whatever they were. Obviously, they were enough to be the damn python that you thought that was going to be secure. You're stepping on this python. Now, you could be stepping on their neck, or you was literally feeling secure. This python was really something that you felt as though that was going to be the harvest. And the whole time you are over there harvesting, beating their drum the whole time. And they over there creating enemies. It could be a situation. Here you go. You could be giving your friends some pointers, giving your friends some advice. Now, and they going over there telling other people about the advice that you give. And that's building up attention. That's building up situations. I'm also feeling the energy like all these cups behind you. And it's not one water in these cups. And these some big ass cups. You got some big emotions about these people. These could be a lot of family members, a lot of friends, a lot of people that you had encounters with. But these emotions, you don't got no water in it. The emotions right here. Your emotions in front of you, not behind you. Do you understand me? Your emotions are in front of you, not behind you. It's not with these people. You got no water in none of these cups. Your emotions is what's in front of you. You are your own enemy. When you look yourself in the mirror, you are your own threat. Not these people behind you. These people behind you, let them sit there behind. Because they just mad. They're in grief. They're mad because you're now stepping on these snakes. You're mad because you're willing to grieve over them. You're willing to, and then here you go. She birthing. She pregnant right there. So she birthing up something, right? She cooking up something. She making something go. She making something shake. Making something shake that she's gonna be able to birth a whole image, a whole new thing. Oh, look. And this is you are my sunshine, and it failed. But you are my sunshine. Okay? Bumblebees. Okay? Bumblebees. You're gonna be busy as a bee. Sunflowers. You're gonna be nourishing. All you gotta do is get in tune with the sun. Cause the sunflower, all you gotta do is put that seed and let the sun sit. What, 10 hours? I think it's you gotta do it 10 hours. Now it depends on, did you know that a sunflower seed can grow as big as a tire truck? You won't know that because guess what? They even say it. If you plant seeds close together, then the sunflower will stay as small as you need it to be. Where's that card? If you plant harvest, like, because you know harvest is fall, and harvest is when the sunflowers come, right? If they plant them seeds close together like the sunflowers, they can make you as small as you can be. But if you plant the seeds alone, and you plant them and you water them alone, and you just focus on just you alone, fuck all the rest of the seeds behind you, just that seed right there, then that seed can grow into bigger than you can ever imagine. And then it can multiply. Because you know you can make more flowers out of the sunflower seed. So it's multiplication. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy of the moment you stop realizing that, wait a minute, these my drums. Why am I beating them for you? These my drums. Why am I sitting here thinking about what you got going on. These my drums. Why am I losing my sleep for you? They gonna be mad when you wake up to this. That's what they scared of. That's what they want you in this vulnerable situation. They want you to still be fear. But that aura, you see that aura right there? They just want you to jump up in there. Jump in it. Jump in, jump out. Sharing yourself about. Jump in, jump out. Turn yourself about. Flip that card. Truth. The truth is gonna come in. You're gonna find out that these people mad because you not beating their drum no more. You not hyping them up. Come on, hype me up. No, how about you hype me up? Matter of fact, hype yourself up. I'ma hype me up. Cause I realize that I've been hyping y'all up the whole time, and I got y'all thinking y'all the man. I got y'all thinking that y'all over here like this. The whole time it's me. It's me. Hello? It's me. Somebody wants to make a phone call or just like come into your energy. They want to alarm you, alert you. They want you to feel alert. Alert. What is that? Red alert, red alert. That could be maybe you work in a factory or assembly line. What is that? A fire drill? Feeling as well. Y'all still do fire drills at y'all work? Do they even do that, really, thinking about it? They supposed to. Depending on certain buildings, I think. Or is that all in general? Yes. I think I'm going to wrap this up here. Yeah, because I'm looking at my time. And I feel my Benadryl creaking in. But I do hope that y'all love it here. Love it here. Love it here. Enjoy my tribe, babies. Enjoy my tribe. My name is Deasia. That's who you was talking to. And we were on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. I hope that you join my tribe. Until next time, I'm probably going to be here Saturday morning because I work late night tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We might pull it off. Because around this time is the time I'll be getting off, literally. So we'll see. But until next time, I love you.